Okay, so this is actually something I want to talk about. Like, I don't know if it's just me. I think a lot of people have the same idea when we come to the conclusion that anime games are like ass, like legit ass, like they're trash. I don't think there's been a good anime game since Storm 2. Storm 2 and Xenoverse 2 were like the last time we've had, not Xenoverse 2, Xenoverse 1 were like the last time we've had a really, really good anime game. And it's crazy because this is like one of the most popular mediums. Why isn't there a good game to play for these games? Fighters is like Fighters is probably has the longest amount of longevity in terms of all of them because it's a fighting game and fighting games are fucking awesome. But you would think for a genre based off of fighting and all this other stuff that would make more fighting games that aren't trash. Like I can name My Heroes games, garbage. Demon Slayer, garbage. The One Punch Man game, garbage. Another couple off the top of my head, they're making them mobile games, dude. Why are you making mobile games? Stop. Nobody wants a mobile game. And you would think for the big three that they would have in the case, they would have like a lot of good games. Bleach has like 2 games that's been released in like the past 10 years. I've been playing the same Bleach mobile game since middle school. And I haven't played the one on the Wii yet. Those are like two the good games. Those are 2 good games for Bleach. Naruto has a good handful of them. I'm not gonna lie, they have a good handful of them. But if you, it's like if you want to go back and play them, like you're not gonna want to go back and play the old games necessarily because games are more fun with your friends nowadays. No one's really play story-based games anymore. And then you have One Piece, save its soul, the most popular out of all of them. You would think it would have more games when in reality we've only been playing, was it Pirate Warriors games and Treasure Cruise, and it's been like 6, 7 years now. That's crazy. Power Warriors 4 wasn't even that good. It was mediocre at best. They took 3, improved the combat system, and then they made like in the game shorter. Like they cut it in half. Not even half, a larger margin than they really should have. But it's a fun, enjoyable game, but it's not really a necessarily good game compared to the other ones they played. And now in 2 days, we have a One Piece RPG game that comes out. Hopefully it doesn't flop. I'm hoping it doesn't flop. You see the flag in the background. Hopefully it doesn't flop. Because then it's like we have nothing. They won't give us a good game that has longevity to it. Universe 2 players have somehow found a way to make their game stay alive. They're still releasing DLC for the game for some reason, even though the game is garbage. It's a garbage game if you don't play online. If you do play online, it's even worse. It's even worse than garbage. It's trash. It's it's just, what is it? Props to people who still play that game because I cannot find myself playing that game at all. Like, really, bro? And now we have the next generation coming up. They've already made a flop of a Black Clover game. They've made a flop of a My Hero game. They made a flop of a Demon Slayer game. We're waiting for Jujutsu Kaisen. That might come out and it's gonna be trash too. Hopefully not. I'm gonna keep your expectations low, by the way. Keep them very, very low. I mean, think. Why aren't they making good games? Most of these games are cash grabs and they're not putting it into anything that we know of. There's no transparency or anything. Like, imagine growing up with a franchise and just seeing the games rot away. Like, growing up with Budokai to what we have now is not the biggest glow up. People are still playing Dokkan, trash by the way. People are still playing Legends, not too bad. Okay. But now we have Fighters, which people are riding over. Their fusions ruining the game, unironically, which people didn't really find to be good in the first place. But it turns out, like, what can you? I think the problem is like, what can you really, really do? Like right now, it's like Bandai and CC2 have anime games by the fucking ball sack and just gripping. They're not letting go. We haven't had any other studio make a really, really good game. The only I can name 2 good games that may have come out, and that's Kakarot, which is still getting DLC and support, and the other one. What is the other one? What is the other one? I can't even name it. I literally lost thought. I can't even name the other good anime game that supposedly came out. What I was gonna say, I'm just gonna keep it. Whatever. That's the point is, why do they insist on not making good anime games? Is it because they know we'll buy them anyway? Like, I don't understand. I'm not understanding. It's very hard. Like, just ask the fans. I would, just ask the fans what they want. Like, isn't that hard? Is that really that? Is it really that hard to ask the fans what they want? Like, I'm pretty sure back then they did polls for what people wanted. I mean, Burning Blood, for the most part, Burning Blood was a good game. I just feel like anime games are so empty now. Dollar store net code, 2-minute stories. The stories, you can complete the stories in like under 3 hours. Obviously, the new One Piece game that's coming out is an RPG game, and I'm pretty sure the people who worked on Dragon Quest worked on this game, so maybe it'll have longevity to it. Maybe they'll add raids and all that other trash and good stuff or whatever. But for the most part, anime games have been falling off. It's really sad to see. I'm curious to see what you guys really think about that. They released the JoJo's game that's like what 9 years old and still has the same netcode. They're adding characters. Whoop-de-doo. You have to play on Parsec. I have it all on my channel. Go look at the playlist. I put the playlist around here somewhere, whatever. But like, what's going on? Why? Please fix the system. Fix the games. Your fan base is crumbling. We only have to watch anime. We're stuck watching anime, and that people want to like live through these games, and we just can't. It's garbage. Fix it. Fix it, Bandai. Somebody save us. A new fighting game would actually be fire. Like, if you really, really think about it, like a new fighting game for one of these would be fire. And like, there are just so many good series out there that I feel like just not getting recognition, which is sad, obviously. But something needs to change, bro, because this is getting tiring, right? Is it not? Is it not? Like, wow. With that being said, I'm gonna end the video off here. But if you guys care to hear what I have to say or whatever, this is a new thing to my channel, by the way. So this is my first commentary type video I'll be doing. But if you guys want more, just like, comment, subscribe. For now, see you guys later. Peace. Oh, please.